What's up guys, I'm Hotwood319 and I'm on Xbox Too Much. Today we're going to be continuing with our F1 2017 career mode. We are at race number 10 of the season. We are at Silverstone. We had a good race last time out. We finished on the podium last time out in Austria. Did we? Or did we drop down actually? Oh yeah, no, we finished on the podium. We fought our way back, we finished on the podium after some front wing damage. So yeah, we had a good race last time out. It wasn't the best, could have been a bit better, but we are happy with it. We have pushed on, and we're going to continue to push on. Now we are in Silverstone. We are running on 95% AI. We're going to show this, as always, on the way in here. We run 95% AI. We have no flashbacks. We take it as it comes. It's difficult. Strict corner cutting, simulation damage. You know, we really push for everything. But we're going to see how we get on. We're ready for Q1. We're going to come in. We're going to make sure we've got the right engine parts and everything like that, and then we're going to hit it. I believe I've already set up the engine parts and everything after practice. I tend to set that up. I do practice off stream because it's only getting the R&D. No one wants to sit and watch the practice sessions. What they want is the actual action. So that's what we're going to go to. We're going to go to the action at Silverstone with qualifying and see how we get on. We load in to the office basically. We load into the trailer, you know, whatever they want to call it. When it loads in, we're getting there. Come on. There we go. We load him. Right. So yeah, we've got the relevant engine parts on. We've got 9%, 9% and 10% on those. We're only at 23% on the energy store. We're at 38% of the turbocharger. So we are going to run with this rather than a brand new one. And we're at 8% on the control electronics. Our gearbox, this is the last race for the gearbox, and we're going to change it over. It's in a nice condition. So that's how we're going to run. We've got no R&D that we're going to do, because all we could actually do would be things like that, the durability, and we're not going to do them. We're going to keep with the vehicle as it is now, and we're going to move on into qualifying. And I'm going to hope that the fact I've changed over controller doesn't affect us negatively, because the controller I've got, the left analog sticks. So we're going to move in, and we have already checked the session info, but we will show it again. We are dry all the way through, which is good. They reckon we're going to have no trouble getting through. We're going to do this first session on this super soft, I think. We're going to look to, in fact, no, we're not. Oh, do we strategize and go for the soft for the start? No, we're going to go on the soft now. We're going to get them out of the way, and we're going to go for the super soft in the next session. We're actually going to start the race on the super soft. So here we go, we're coming out now onto the circuit to start our first flying lap. This, of course, all we're looking at doing is getting through into Q2 here. The first two sessions we're looking at simply getting through into the next session. That's all we aim for. We actually lift off during that first corner instead of going full throttle. Into what was the old start-finish straight now. We do see traffic off up ahead, but that shouldn't be an issue. We're going to lift off again through that right-hander just to ensure we get round smoothly. Oh, we've invalidated the lap, that's fine. We'll stay out and hit another hot lap off the back of it. We've got enough fuel on board to just instantly go for our next hot lap. Drop back a bit there from the car ahead, and now we're going to ramp it up again. We don't lift this time. Pushing a bit harder on this lap, whilst at the same time trying to keep it clean, because we obviously validated our first lap. Gaining a lot of time this lap compared to the last one. 2 laps of fuel, so if I don't do it now I'm going to have to dive back into the pit, stick the super softs on and come back out. Let's just make sure we keep it clean through this section. There we go. We kept it clean this time round, and we're actually half a second quicker than we were on the last lap. There we go, we stick it in third for now, but that's fine. That should definitely be enough to get us through Q2. Should easily be enough to see us through this session. We've got plenty of cars behind us. We're a second and a half behind Raikkonen, who's on the super soft. We're, yeah, it's not too bad. We're almost level with Vettel, who's on the same tyre as us, so it's not too bad. It looks like Raikkonen might be going for a different strategy. But we're through. We're into Q2, which is what we wanted. Now we're going to go on the super soft tyre. And we're going to try and not take too much wear out the tyre, whilst at the same time getting a fast enough time to progress. And the rain is going to come down soon, so this could actually work out really nicely for us. We might be able to relax a little bit on the lap. We're going to have to see how many, from the track map in the bottom left, how many cars are on circuit. Not too many. This might work out ideal for us. Although we do have traffic ahead of us. Could still work out very nicely if the rain comes. So it's Massa in the Williams that's ahead of us. Obviously we can't drop off, we've got to keep pushing here. Let's hope that he stays far enough ahead of us through this section. Have to slightly lift through there to ensure we don't run wide on the exit. And that puts us to P2. That again should definitely be enough to get us through into Q3. Which obviously that's the aim. That's what we're after. Looks like the rain isn't going to come. But yeah, we're comfortably ahead of Ocon. We're actually nicely ahead of Vettel there. 0.3 ahead of Vettel. So yeah, we're comfortably up at the top of the field. That's what we wanted. That's going to see us into Q3. Raikkonen has had to go for another set as a super soft, so that's good as well, because now we're all on the same strategy come the race. And now we get to really go for it. Now we're going to go out, we're going to set a banker, and then we're going to go for it. Oh, then again, it's going to start raining any minute. Let's get out on circuit. It's drizzling. The drizzle is here. We're out on the dry tyre. Trying to get this time in. Everyone's out. Everyone jumped out because they knew the rain was coming. It's going to be about controlling the car through the lap. That's not a good start to the lap. That opening of the lap is going to cost us. It's all about now, can we keep enough control now through the remainder of the lap to gain it back? And due to the fact the track is constantly worsening, and we're one of the first cars, have another moment. Oh, but Raikkonen's gone through on a 139. Ah, that's gonna... Yeah, we're not going to catch Raikkonen. I think he's just going to take pole with that, because the track is getting continually worse. Hamilton, a 139.1, goes quickest. But as you can see, we're massively down. We're 3 seconds behind at sector 2. We go 5th place for now. Then we instantly get knocked down to 6th place. Oh, we exceed track limits. Trying to control it through there, we exceed the track limits. And the DRS is disabled. That's it, we're not going to get another lap on the dries now. And even though we've just dropped it down to standard mix, that shows how slow that opening lap was, my goodness. You know what, we're going to try it. We're just going to stay out and go for it. We're not going to stay on lean mix obviously, but we are going to stay out and go for it. We're going to look to keep enough control over the back end. point. There's just not enough control over the car. We're just losing time. Looks like we're down in 9th place because we're not going to see an improvement. Still telling us that these are the tyres to be on. In fact, no, it's not. So we're going to have to try and just go out on the intermediates, see what happens, see if we can go fast enough, but I don't think we will. We're probably the only car out on circuit. We are indeed. No one's even bothered. Question is, was our opening lap really that bad that the Inters can outdo it? Because it was a bad opening lap. But the lack of DRS hinders us massively there. We now drop behind. Oh, we don't actually drop behind on that. There you go. Now we're running behind the delta of our previous lap. There was another point in the lap where we had a bit of a moment. Are we going to be able to overcome it? Well, you know. Doesn't look like we're going to see an improvement. Looks like we have missed out. Although we're not sure, it is really tight. Will we get some minor improvement? No, we're P9. We tried to get that improvement at the end, but yeah, we've messed up in quali. We didn't keep enough control of it on that first hot lap, and it's cost us. It has massively cost us. So we're starting from 9th on the grid. We've not got a different strategy than anyone else. We're going to be starting on the supers, same as the cars around us, and we're starting from 9th on the grid, so that's not good. It's not where we want it to be. We're really going to have to make some progress in the race, and we're going to have to keep the car safe. We're going to have to try and do what we haven't been doing much this season and keep the front wing undamaged. We've took so much front wing damage this season, it's insane. It really is. It's just, it is stupid how much front wing damage we have ended up taking. We need to turn that around now. We need to get a really good session in. Look, that's just massively affected the team's thinking of us. It's massively affected the way we are viewed within the team. And now we've got to do everything we can to try and turn things around.
Hello, I just wanted to pass on the team's expectations for this race.
So here's the team expectations. 8th. That's all they think we'll manage is 8th. 1 position gain in the race. That shows how bad we did. But we will take brand new engine parts. Take the minimal amounts of wear as possible. Yeah, we might as well take 5% on the energy store, but yeah, that's what we're going to go with. A nice, strong engine. We're only 37% wear on the gearbox. Oh, we're starting from 9th place. Oh, not happy with that. Really, really, really not happy with that. But what more can we do? That's where we're going to begin. That's where we're going to be kicking off the race from. It's not what we wanted, not where we wanted to be, but it's where we are starting. So we're moving now into the race itself.
We're almost ready to go then.
Matt, cheers for jumping on stream, mate. So after a bad qualifying, we are starting from 9th place. It's not good. But we can only do what we can do from here. See, if we'd gone with the soft, we would have been able to one-stop it. I feel we would have been able to do a one-stop if we'd started on the soft tyre. Now we've got a dry race, so we're going to overfuel. We're going to push as hard as we can with the overfuel. 26 laps race, we're going 5 laps over. And we're going to go for it. We get a good start. We hold around the outside there. Now we switch to the inside. Trying that move on Perez. And we get it. We're up into 5th place already. That's a lovely start to the race. Can we instantly go on the attack on Verstappen? We're showing his mirrors but not go for it yet. Hamilton still leads, which is great. Raikkonen's in 2nd, Vettel's in 3rd. Verstappen, you sneaky little bugger. Oh, that damage is bad. The car just didn't want to turn then from the damage. Oh my god. We went to have a look at Verstappen and he just jinked slightly and it's caused us damage on the front wing. It's not major, it's manageable, but again there's just enough damage to compromise. The question is, do we change up strategy? Do we go now an early stop onto the mediums, push them as far as we can, and then jump on the soft at the end? Set medium tyres. Box this lap. Had to make the decision. We're losing too much time through this section due to that wing. So we are going to dive into the pits now. Not how we wanted to start this race. Change of front wing. And we're away. Right, we've got some work to do now. We really have some work to do. This is not going to be easy to pull anything back from this. Change over to a rich fuel mix. Now, if we can get anything back from this race, it's going to be a recovery drive and a half. What we may end up with now is a race where I'm not talking anywhere near as much as I normally would. Because to recover anything from this race, I'm really going to have to focus. .5 to the car in front. We are closing the gap. .18 now. Bloody hell. Pushing massively. Got these medium tyres working for us at the moment. Surprised we didn't get done for corner cutting then. No track limits on the entry or exit of that corner, which was good. .5 to Van Dorn now. And we've got cars ahead have started to pit. We get a track limit warning there because we lost focus for a moment. And after the first stop, we're out ahead of Hulkenberg. We can see now the difference to Vettel ahead of us. Someone's gone off through this section, it's Grosjean. Grosjean, will you go through? Oh my god, Grosjean cost me a place. My god, what is Grosjean doing? I felt with the move on Grosjean that I had no choice but to just throw it off circuit. I was coming through with so much speed and he just pulled over in front of me. And then he wouldn't actually come back through. And he cost us so much time. We've dropped behind Hulkenberg again now, who we jumped when he pitted. And we're pulling away from. Grosjean has just cost Grosjean has just cost us so much time, it's insane. Up now into 15th place, we're starting to run with traffic again. Actually running with the cars ahead, which is good. Verline, get off my rear wheel. We're past Verline. My goodness. Some of these cars really do not make it easy. Obviously they are all fighting for position with me, but my god, they don't know how to give a bit of room, you know what I mean? We are still pushing really hard though. We've passed Sainz, we've passed Ocon whilst they're in the pit. Up into 14th now. It's a long time since I had to have this sort of recovery drive. From so far back after early issues. .2 behind Hulkenberg. Hamilton's doing 1:32.5s out in front. Past Alonso in the pit now. And Kvyat, we're up into 12th position now. Just not quite sticking with Hulkenberg when it counts to get the DRS off him. Keep current. Now we get DRS. Perez gets past Ericsson. Hulkenberg's up behind him. Don't manage to keep that position from Hulkenberg, but we've shown him now that we've got what it takes to get there with him. Take a track limit penalty. Not what we wanted. Oh, we've got to throw it up the inside. It's the only way I was making the corner. That gets us the position though. Up now into 9th place with Ericsson ahead of us. We do have a 3-second penalty to be added at the end. We've got to make enough gains now. That's not going to have too much of an effect on us. I was brave to put my car there, but there's no contact, it's sort of worked out. We open the DRS, and we're going to have enough of a run on Ericsson now. We do indeed, we're through. There we go. Up now into 8th place. Still pushing hard, fighting our way through, working back through traffic, going back to Rich Mix for a little bit. Back on Rich Mix so we can try and close up to Perez a little bit quicker. Bastian Vettel with a 1:32.3 sets the fastest lap of the race. Lance Stroll has come in the pit. Puts us into 7th place now. Chasing down on Sergio Perez as hard as we can. See, Hamilton is well out in front. Massive lead for Hamilton. We're only 1.7 behind Perez now. Hamilton's in the pit. Just outside of DRS range now on Perez. Get DRS open. We're back down to standard mix now. We're right here with Perez now. We're currently running in 6th place, but we're out of sync now as far as pit stops go. Oh no, we really didn't do that well. Set soft tyres. Oh, and a 5-second stop go as well. Are you kidding me? I got that stopped in time. Oh, this has all gone wrong. And they've not served the 5-second stop go. That 5 seconds, they're going to add it at the end of the race. This is it now, this is us to the end. We go to Rich Mix. We go instantly on the attack on Pascal Wehrlein. We're through on Wehrlein. Now we know some of these guys will have to pit again. Even without the DRS, look at how easy that was past Stroll. Definitely making use of this fresh tyre now. Past Hulkenberg in the pit, we come out ahead of Magnus. We're now ahead of yeah, we've now got Magnussen ahead of us, sorry. We're running in 12th place now. Keep making such amazing gains during the race, and then I throw it away with just a moment where I don't just consider the AI enough and the way they're going to maneuver the car. I need to start giving the AI a bit more room to try and keep my front wing intact. Can't keep taking wing changes in every race. Raikkonen with a new fastest lap, a 32.0. Vettel instantly beats it with a 31.9. We do a 31.9. So we're in 10th, we're in a points position. We're pushing hard and we are chasing down Magnussen at a fast rate. But we are losing the opportunity for more points as the laps tick away. Remembering as well, we do have a 3-second time penalty to be added on at the end. In fact, no, we have 8 seconds now because we had the 5-second stop go. That 5 seconds will be added at the end as well. There's the new fastest lap though. Working the car as hard as we possibly can. Back down to standard mix, we've got to try and pass Magnussen and then go back onto rich mix briefly to catch the two that are ahead of him. Hamilton now with the fastest lap of the race. Thought we would have had DRS on Magnussen there, but we don't get it. Avoiding contact with Magnussen is always good. Did cost us a little bit of time, that though. Whoa, Magnussen. Okay, we don't need to use Rich Mix now to catch Ocon. We're already on him. We open DRS, but I believe Ocon's got DRS open as well. Did indeed. Ocon had DRS off Kvyat, neutralised us. We get the move on Ocon though, that's a lovely move in the end. Jump that corner and instantly get chasing on Kvyat. There's the move done on Kvyat. He defended to the inside. We just drove around the outside of him. Had the inside run for the next corner. Now we need to work on trying to create the gap behind us. I flick to Rich Mix briefly. Because the sooner we break DRS, the better. Already broke it. Excellent. Now we don't want those overtakes to be for nothing. So now we have to really push and try and build an 8-second gap. Within 5 laps. That's not going to be easy. We are pushing hard. If we can manage this and finish in 7th, that's going to be brilliant. We're coming around at the moment to start lap 22 out of 26. To finish 7th, we need an 8-second gap to the car behind us. That was really bad. I don't know how I got away without track limit warnings there. It's been a recovery drive from the start. We took a wing change at the end of lap 2. We then had to take an earlier second pit than we wanted, meaning we had to go on the soft instead of the super soft, and a new wing again on that stop. We've got 8 seconds of penalties to be added at the end. And only 4 laps to go to try and open the gap to Kvyat behind us to keep this 7th position. We're halfway to the target as far as the gap goes. Pushing as hard as we can now to try and open that gap to Kvyat as much as humanly possible. .5. We need another 2.5 seconds on that gap, and that will get us that 7th place. Vettel with a new fastest lap of the race. 6.4 now. It's less than 2 seconds that we need to gain on that gap. We have another 3 laps to complete. Hulkenberg's out of the race. He's behind us anyway, that doesn't change anything. It's all about whether we can keep this 7th position. .9 the gap now. We need another 1.1 seconds on that gap within the rest of this lap and 2 more after this. Oh no, there's another track. Oh, you're joking me, that's another track limit warning. That's now 11 seconds in penalties. That's just lost us that 7th place. I don't feel that should have been a warning either. And there's the 8.1 as well. Oh, that's heartbreaking. That is absolutely devastating. So much work went into building that lead over Kvyat. We made massive gains on it, and then we just pick up one more warning, and that was it. It's 9.3. We'd need 11 seconds now on that gap. And this is the penultimate lap of the race. We're not stopping the push because you never know, something could happen to Kvyat. He could have a little wobble and that could give us enough of the gap. From the look of it, it is only going to be Kvyat that we lose out to. We're at 10 seconds. Utilising what rich mix we have left. On the exit of these corners, we're at 10.5. Can we suddenly bang this extra half a second on here that we need? Hamilton's won the race, but that is not what is going on at the moment. That's not where the focus is. Can we get this extra half a second we need on Kvyat? It's 11.2. It's 11.2. We've done it. We kept the 7th place even with that extra penalty. That's 11 seconds worth of time penalties and we keep 7th place. That's brilliant. That was one hell of a recovery. Oh my God, that was a recovery drive and a half. That was not easy. We cost ourselves early on in the race with front wing damage in the first couple of in the opening couple of laps. Well, the opening lap. Pitted at the end of lap 2 with for a new front wing. Verstappen manages to get on the podium as well. But we moved up to 7th place. We're happy with that. That's for what we ended up with in the race. We would take 7th. That is brilliant.
Driver of the day then, Anthony Davidson. Who would you go for?
Probably Danny Kvyat.
As we check the standings, you can see that leaves us still in 7th place in the championship, but we have moved above Ocon, but Perez has jumped both us and Ocon, which leaves us in 7th place, but we have only one Ocon in the constructors. We're now in second, 94 points in second place. That is going to be it though. That is going to be all for this race. Oh my God, that was up and down. That was very eventful. We take a 7th place in the end. That was unreal to actually get that 7th place, for it to finish that way, for us to be so tight on that gap back to Kvyat with 11 seconds worth of penalties that we only just scraped the victory against him. But we do get the victory. That's what mattered. Oh my God. We are going to hope, obviously, to improve at the next race. And we do have a contract meeting, a contract event now coming up. We still should be in good enough favour with the team.
How are you here? Are you happy?
Let's see the contract event. Are we happy? Yes.
So, but, you do have some other options if you're up for a new challenge.
No, I'm happy. I don't want a new challenge. I'm happy here.
I had a call from another team a few weeks ago. And, well,
Other teams are interested.
Since then. These are the offers I've managed to put together for you. You don't have to do anything with them.
We only actually finished 6/10 ahead of Kvyat once the penalties were added on. So let's see the contract promotions, the contract offers. What is the score going to be? Stay as the second driver here at Mercedes or move to being the second driver at McLaren. That is all we get offered. Nobody else interested. we're offered to either stay as the second driver here or to move to and be the second driver at McLaren. We are not going to drop down to the second team, the second lowest team on the grid. We are going to stay here at Mercedes. That is going to be it though. We're not going to do this on stream. We don't really bother with these events. So that is going to be all from the stream today. Please do drop a massive thumbs up on the video. Subscribe if you are not survived. Please subscribe. Subscribe if you are not survived. Subscribe if you are not already subscribed. Please do also follow me over on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/I'm on Xbox Too Much. Do remember as well to please check out my website. I do obviously, as the website of the business is also the sponsor for my channel here, but please do check it out. It's immensegl.com. That is Immense Gaming Leagues, immensegl.com. Link will be in the description below. We have pro clubs leagues for FIFA. We have division build guides. We're looking at getting Rainbow Six Siege League started up soon. We're looking into the possibility of launching Call of Duty World War II leagues as well. So please do check that out, immensegl.com. But until next time, I have been on Xbox Too Much, and I shall see you all later.